All right, everybody. Welcome to the Intoxicated Sports Report. I'm Gage. He's Emerson. And we'd like to welcome you to a very special episode today. Would you like to explain why?
This is the 50th episode of the Intoxicated Sports Report.
5050.
Which is, I don't want to say incredible, but I wouldn't have guessed that we'd even make it this far.
No.
From the start. Not that I didn't think it's possible, but...
Well, yes, it's possible because we could do it whenever we want to do it.
Sure, yeah. But we have not missed a week since we started.
No.
Which I think is the coolest part.
We've even doubled down.
We've doubled down a couple times.
I think it's sweet.
Yeah, let's cheers to that.
Cheers to that, yes. Yes.
Before we get going further.
50, man.
50, baby. We started on June 24th of 2020.
So we haven't, if you're going by the weeks of the year, we're not going to be at a year on the 53rd or 54th week.
It'll be like, it'll be like the 50, probably 55 or 6, something like that, give or take.
Yeah, but still,
yeah.
We're going to hit a year. We're going to.
We're going to.
We're going to.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. We have to do something special. Today we didn't really do. 50 is a landmark.
50's cool.
For sure.
For sure. I think 100 will be cooler.
Yeah.
But I think the year makes more sense to be more celebratory.
I'm thinking on the year we might have to do a full blown, or do regular episodes. Maybe do like a year. I know we kind of did a year in review when the new year started.
Sure.
We can do like a full year when it comes to being on the podcast.
Yeah. And then have a rager after.
Yeah.
Everyone wears their shirts.
Absolutely. So it's cool. We like to, thank everybody for who's been listening constantly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Weekly.
It's been
habitually.
Yeah.
Love it.
Support has been great.
Yeah, we had a lot of listens this week, or more than for 5 days
we did our last one on Tuesday. Today's Monday, so yeah, I'm glad that the weekly support is growing.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
I mean, I didn't expect to be huge at first. I mean, we're not huge at all right now.
No.
But, we're getting listens. People like
at least we have a small little circle that is supporting us, and I can't ask for much more than that at this point.
No. I mean, I'm cool with who listens to us now. It could be one person a week, but you know what? One person wants to listen to us.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
Better than zero.
I don't really know why, but they do. So thank you. And I think in true ISR fashion, it's just us two today.
It's the boys. Yeah, that's a good point. Because we wanted to have, generally, we have a peanut gallery.
Yes.
Or not generally, but we like to have a peanut gallery. And Garrett, being the king of the peanut gallery, we wanted to have him on, but he was not able to make it today. But, like you said, it's good to have just...
classic fashion.
Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
What would be cool to do is get Ashley on here for the year.
I was thinking about that, too. I have to...
I think we should.
Give her a little jingle.
Just be like, just for old times.
Yep.
Just for the year.
Just sack up and come over on a fucking Monday. Take the day off. You don't even go to the office.
You talk to her about that way, okay? That's on you. I'm not going to do it that way.
I'm not very gentle.
Yeah. So this is great. 50.
50.
Real quick, top of your head, what player do you think of when you think of 50?
David Robinson. Or Mookie Betts, but David Robinson.
I was thinking Zebo.
Zebo's a good one, too.
Thank you. There's
actually some good 50s out there.
I also think of Matt Duffy before he turned to 5.
I was going to say that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the main ones.
Sean Lee, Cowboys fan.
Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of big-time linebackers. Mike Singletary, wasn't he 50?
Oof.
I feel like he was.
Or was he 55?
You know what?
I don't know.
Mike Singletary.
I've never liked the number 50 as if I were to play something, I would never be number 50.
I think if you're gonna rock 50, you gotta have some huge testicles.
Who I think of, who's a friend of ours or used to be a friend of ours or closer, is Howell.
Oh, Big Love,
yeah. number 50.
Number 50. Yeah, Mike Singletary was number 50.
Okay.
Boom. There's a good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say if you're gonna rock 50, you gotta have some cojones.
To me, when Mookie Betts rocks it, it's hilarious.
Yeah, because he's like a star. It's kind of similar to like Aaron Judge rocking 99.
Yeah.
Or even when Manny Ramirez did it with the Dodgers.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry, we just got distracted. We're watching the Giants game right now.
Too, yes.
Giants game right now. They're playing the Reds. They are up 6-3 in the 8th inning, or that's the end of the 8th right now, going to the top of the 9th.
Would you like to share with the fans what you're drinking?
Yeah, so today's beverage of the week was a Vesper Martini.
I am not drinking that. I had one earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little heavy for me. They're not for the faint of heart.
They kick you in the ass. I mean, it's just like any other martini.
I'm drinking your basic ass watermelon White Claw.
Nice.
Talk all the shit that you want. These are pretty good. White Claw. It's hard to go against White Claws. They're good and they're refreshing.
I kind of regret not bringing Daytimes home because that was kind of like our beverage of the year, pretty much.
Yeah, that's true.
But maybe we could do that later on.
Yes. So what do we got going on today, man?
So
anything big for 50, or is it just the usual?
We have, I mean, nothing special as far as the episode goes, but yesterday was the last day of the NBA regular season.
Yes.
So we got playoffs starting on Tuesday.
And we're going to go over...
We're going to do some recapping of our predictions and whatnot.
Yes.
So we'll get into that. Talk a little bit of baseball, nothing crazy. Hockey's playoffs started on Saturday as well. NASCAR at Dover, and then couldn't skip Q&A this week, so we're going to do some Q&A at the end of the show. Are you ready to get into this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're starting with the beef. NBA playoffs are getting going tomorrow. Like I said, the season ended yesterday. Eastern Conference playing games are tomorrow. Western Conference starts on Wednesday. My Warriors, they finished the season on a 6-game winning streak. They're going to be playing the Lakers on Wednesday for that 7th seed game.
Yep. Which I called them beating the Lakers.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
So that's up in the air right now. You got your wish.
Even though it's not as cool because I thought if the Warriors were to have beaten the Lakers and the Lakers would be bounced out.
Yeah.
But still, I'm still sticking with it.
Yeah.
I'm still going to stick with it.
There.
Steph Curry is a madman. Yeah. And he's going to put at least 40 up on Wednesday.
I'm saying he's taking at least 30 shots. I don't know if he's going to score 40, but he's taking at least 30 shots. Unless they just double team him literally every single time down the floor, then maybe the Warriors are just going to get a lot of easy buckets. But we'll see how it goes.
But don't we all love the LeBron-Steph matchup again?
It's been a fun last 6-7 years for sure.
Obviously, Steph has had the better over LeBron because you can argue that he's had the better teams.
Yeah,
but still, it's like a. I mean, it was a rivalry when it was the Cavs and the Warriors for sure.
Yep.
I don't care who you were. When you play a team 4 straight years in the finals, which has never happened, it's a rivalry. For sure.
It's man-made.
And so, do you want to gloat?
Well, first of all, I want to give Steph his love
You're gonna wait
for winning. We'll get to that in a minute. Mm-hmm. But Steph scoring title for the second time in his career, 32 points per game.
I saw a stat that only players to win the scoring title after age 33 are him and Michael Jordan.
Wow.
Yeah.
He put up 32 points a game in a year where he didn't have a lot around him. No. And, that obviously means defenses can focus more on him, and he still lit it up.
Yeah.
He didn't even really get off to a great start this year. Excuse me. But...
Because he was hurt, wasn't he?
He had an injury during the season, that little tailbone situation. But even like the beginning of the year, he just wasn't shooting the ball well. No. And then about a couple weeks in, he just started. The Human Torch was lit, and he just took off.
He's so good.
Yeah,
he really is.
He had like 2 stretches for like a month that were just outrageous. And even like we've talked about on the show before, like his unanimous MVP season, how amazing he was that year.
He's better this year.
He did some things this year that he definitely didn't, or that it eclipsed what he did that unanimous MVP season.
And didn't we kind of think this, maybe I didn't because I didn't pick them going to the playoffs, but without Clay being there, he was going to have to put the team on his shoulders.
I thought he was going to have to take a lot of shots, but I thought it would not be beneficial to his stats or whatever, or to his efficiency.
Yes.
But he did not waver in that situation. He was outrageous this year.
Yeah.
And he broke his, they played a slightly shorter season. He also missed 10 games, but he broke his single season record for threes per game, setting at 5.3.
And he's going to pass Ray Allen next year.
Yeah, I think he's like 100 and something away. So that's going to be easy money.
That's insane.
Yeah. So
that's what he's known for.
No doubt. Kudos to Steph. Hell of a season.
He's a god.
So yeah, let's like you said, let's get into our little regular season recap and talk about our predictions we made before the year.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's only the end of the regular season, so predictions are still up in the air at this point.
Yeah.
But do you want to talk about who you nailed and then who you whiffed on?
You can go first.
Okay. So obviously, I think we both had. Did you have the Lakers being number one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both did. Obviously, they got crushed by injuries
Yeah.
the whole season to all their best players.
Yep.
So that was a whiff, but I'm not going to take that one too hard.
I had the Nuggets in the 2nd seed.
I had the Nuggets at 4th, which they finished 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah. So and even losing Murray, I thought they would kind of drop off, but Jokic, was able to keep them afloat.
I had the Clippers the 3 seed.
I had the Clippers at 3rd as well, so they were 4th. So it's right there. I mean, they actually tied, so you can't really. So that was pretty good. The Suns definitely.
Where did you have them?
I think I had them 7. Yeah, I had the Suns at 7.
Damn, we had I had them 7 too.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, they exceeded expectations. I thought they would be good for
Yeah.
sure, but I didn't think that.
I knew Chris Paul being there would help them tremendously.
100%. I mean, you saw what he did with the Thunder last year, so you could only imagine it was going to have a similar effect.
Obviously, the Rockets whiffed big time. I had them with the 8 seed.
I had him 9, and I almost didn't even put him in. I remember, but because I thought that James Harden would get traded, but it obviously was not inevitable necessarily. So, yeah, I think that's one we just got to take on the chin at this point.
Yeah. I had the Grizzlies at 10.
Grizzlies, I wanted to put the Grizzlies in, but I did not because of the Rockets. So they finished 9th, so that's a good one, Gage.
Thank you.
I also didn't have the Spurs making it, but I mean they barely made it.
I didn't
anyways.
either. I had the Thunder making it at 9.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't have the Thunder in there. I had the Pelicans making it, and that's one of the 2 teams, them and the Rockets, that I did not see making, or that I saw making the playoffs that did not.
Yeah.
Who else? Trailblazers I had at 6, and they finished 6th. Nailed that. What about you?
I have them 6 too.
Nice. What about the Mavericks? I had at 2. I was a little.
I had them 4th.
4th. Okay, they finished 5th.
Okay.
I was excited about the Mavs, and they actually. I mean, I'm not gonna make too many excuses, but they got crushed by COVID early in the season, and that set them back. For a whole month or so.
Yeah.
And they finished strong. So they could be that 4-5 matchup, Clippers and Mavs, gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll get into that in a little bit. The Jazz, I think, is one of the big surprises.
Where'd you have them?
I had them at 5, which is
did
kind of
too.
where they've
I
been.
did too. We had the same lineup.
Well, and the Jazz have been in like 3, 4, 5, 6 seed for the last 5 years,
Yeah.
right? So I didn't see them making that much progress.
I saw on ESPN's Instagram account today that their BPI,
Mhm.
their Basketball Power Index,
Mhm.
had the Jazz the 2nd best odds to win the title.
Really?
It's not going to happen.
I don't see it either. I like their roster, but they just don't have.
If the Utah Jazz win the finals, I will take 2 shots back to back on this show.
All right, I like it. I'll do it with you. How about that?
Okay.
Cheers. Is
Cheers
that-
on that. Yes.
Yeah, the Jazz are nice, but like Donovan Mitchell, would you say he's their best player?
Yeah.
I don't care who you put around Donovan Mitchell. If he's your best player, I don't think they're winning a championship. He's a good player, but I just don't see it. Especially when you're playing in a conference with, Kawhi, Luka, LeBron, and AD on one team.
And I could be missing something because I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't watched a lot of Utah Jazz games this year.
They got off to a great start shooting the 3. I didn't see really how they finished the season, but they're definitely beatable. I mean, they still lost 20 games. It's not like they are invincible. It's not like one of those Warriors teams that won 65 plus games. I think that kind of covers most of the West.
Yeah.
We
were not that bad
Yeah.
on the West side.
Yeah, I do. Before we move on to the East, I'm gonna go. I know you mentioned it.
You deserve this.
Yeah. So I went back a couple days ago to clarify that I said what I said. So before the season, I think it was actually a Q&A question from Sal. He asked, how many wins will the Trash Warriors have this season? And I almost said 40, and then I ended up on 39. And I also, in our predictions, said that the Warriors would have the 8th seed. So I nailed that. Warriors are 8th seed going in, right?
You've always been freakishly good at these kind of things.
I have these couple. So my claim to fame before was the Heat going to the finals, right?
That's been your one.
That's my one. I think this is right there because of how exact it was.
Yeah.
I predict the Warriors would win 39 games and they won exactly 39.
Yeah.
And they had to win 6 straight to do it too,
Yeah.
which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna
Kudos.
tip my own cap. To
Kudos. Pat on the back for you, my brother.
All right, let's move on to the East.
The East side.
So I think before we started, we thought Bucks were going to be regular season champs again. They were good, but not that good.
I had the Bucks at the 1 seed.
Yeah. I had the Celtics at 2, and did you have the Celtics at 2
I did,
as
yeah.
well? Yeah. Celtics were a little bit disappointing this year.
We had the same top 3 except the Nets at 3.
Nets at 3 as well. Who'd you have 4?
I had the Heat.
Heat. Okay, I had Heat 5. I had Sixers at 4. Sixers were they were one of those teams, kind of like the Jazz, that just got off to a really hot start and just held their ground at the top, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. At 5 for me, I completely whipped on the Raptors.
You had the Raptors at 5?
Yeah.
I had the Raptors at 6. So
Okay.
yeah, I whipped on them too.
Okay. I had the Sixers at 6. Pacers at 7.
I had Pacers at 7 also. They were not very impressive this year.
No.
4 games under 500. They still made the play-in.
Yeah.
They'll be playing Charlotte.
I had the Wizards at 8. Did you have the Wizards at 8 too?
I did. Look at us. Twins. And I had Hawks and Hornets 9 and 10.
I had Magic and Hornets.
Magic, yeah. Magic just did not.
Not good.
They got off to a bad start and they traded literally everybody away.
I think the one thing I'm really feeling good about for the whole NBA predictions
Yeah.
was the Hornets at 10,
Okay.
and then picking LaMelo Ball as the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
We both did that.
Yeah, he's I mean, the fact that he's gonna miss so many games sucks, but I don't.
'Cause Anthony Edwards is good
He's good.
for sure.
I think if the voters are smart, they will realize that LaMelo is a much more effective player than Anthony Edwards right now.
Yeah.
And that he should win it, even though he did miss a lot of games.
Yeah.
So I hope that happens. But yeah, I mean, the East was certainly easier than the West.
Yeah.
Just because they're the competition level.
Yeah. Did we want to talk about our conference finals and finals matchup, or are we gonna wait?
Yeah. So So we both picked the Lakers and Nets to make it to the finals, right?
Yes.
And both picked the Lakers to win the championship.
Yes.
Who are your conference finals matchups?
Lakers Clippers,
Okay, I had Lakers Mavs.
and then Bucks Nets.
I had the Heat playing the Nets, which the Heat could. They've been playing better basketball.
Yeah.
They could, but I don't see it really.
I wouldn't be feeling that good about that pick.
No,
right
I
now.
don't feel that great about it. I'm thinking probably maybe Philly. I still don't love the Bucks by any stretch. The East is kind of really up in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, other than I do think Brooklyn is still going to be the team to beat.
Yeah.
But
How can they not?
yeah, honestly, I would say probably Philly is best bet to make it there at this point.
And who was your MVP you picked?
I picked Luka to win the MVP.
I picked Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
I think KD. He started out the season hot.
Yeah, the injuries killed his chances for sure.
And then my defensive player of the year.
We
Anthony
both
Davis.
went AD,
Yeah.
Which that's not going to happen because he didn't play enough games.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think definitely Luka. I mean, who would you take as your MVP right now?
It's tough, man.
To me, it's Jokic.
Probably yeah.
Just because of the numbers and the fact that they played well,
Jokic,
even
yeah.
without Murray.
Yeah.
Although Steph obviously made a great case, but being an 8th seed, it's kind of.
If they were higher, if they were like a top 4 seed.
I think even if they were top 6, that would make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the fact that they're stuck in the playing game, that doesn't help.
So I think we both nailed the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I think LaMelo should win it. I could see him not getting it just because of the amount of games that he missed. But yeah, I'm with you.
I also want to give a shout out to Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
50-40-90 club. I believe it's the 5th time it's ever happened.
Is it really only been 5?
believe so.
Nice.
I think it's Larry Bird twice, Steph once, KD once, and then Kyrie this year.
Nice. I think Steph's the only one in the 50-45 90 club though.
I think so. I think Steph in that group has the highest average of points for a season.
Oh really?
I think
Okay,
so, yeah.
nice.
I also do want to give a shout out to the New York Knicks
For being the 4th seed.
for making the playoffs.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
For the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and they're not only did they make it, they're easily in. They're 4th seed.
So the last time the Knicks made the playoffs, R.J. Barrett, who plays for the Knicks, was 12 years old. Damian Lillard won Rookie of the Year that year.
Okay.
Remember the Harlem Shake, the dance?
Yeah.
That's when it went viral. The Office. We're all familiar with The Office, right?
Yeah.
The series finale happened that year.
Is that right?
Yeah. Kanye West, we're all familiar with, right?
Mm-hmm.
He released Yeezus, which is a weird album.
Yeah, funky for sure.
Funky.
You got
And
some
then
hype, though.
the Word of the Year. You know they do a Word of the Year every year?
I do now.
Yeah. Was Selfie.
Selfie.
And this was, back in 2012.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's funny.
Yes. So since we're on the NBA, can I just talk a little shit about my Sacramento Kings?
Yeah, do it. Let it fly.
So the Sacramento Kings missed the playoffs for the 15th straight season,
Yikes.
which is tied for the longest streak in NBA history. I'm willing to bet they're going to break it next year.
I'd put my beverage on that right now.
Yeah, I would too. I would too. I would too. So the Sacramento Kings extend their longest playoff drought to 15 years, like I just said.
Yeah.
And active droughts, the biggest active droughts for the 4 major North American sports, the Jets haven't been to playoffs in 10 years.
Damn, since Mark Sanchez?
Buffalo Sabres, 10 years.
Really? Wow.
Seattle Mariners, 20 years.
Yeah, I knew the Mariners was a
Mariners.
long time.
I'm not surprised if the Kings make it to 20 at this point.
I mean, it's
been
not looking very
it's been
promising.
since 2006.
Yeah.
I wasn't even watching the Kings back then. I didn't even care about the Kings back then.
That was like the end of the Bibby and Weber and Stojakovic era, pretty much.
God, it's getting ridiculous out here.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
At what point does the NBA say, you know what, you guys got to leave?
You gotta go.
You got to go. You got to go.
Seattle is calling. Tyler Rogers almost just got his head cut off by a ball that turned into a double play. That was beautiful.
And I want to say they're tied with the Clippers when they did it years ago.
They did the first streak?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Kings. I mean, it's not even a bold prediction. They're gonna extend this streak.
Yeah, nothing bold about that.
No.
I hope for your sake that they don't, but
I'm looking for a
I
reason.
know-
I
I
want to
know.
wear my jerseys for the postseason. I just want to wear them.
yeah.
I can't. I mean, I could. But
Remember when they almost had Warriors Kings first round matchup like a couple years ago?
the Kings would have got smoked, but it would have been
It doesn't
so.
matter, but
it
it
would
would've
have
been
been
cool.
so fun.
I mean, fucking Northern California matchup like that?
I think the Kings would have given them a run for their money in at least one of the games.
I would hope. I mean,
Because there was a time there where the Kings were not beating the Warriors at all.
yeah.
It was like
Warriors
10-game
had
win streak.
Their number.
So my Sacramento Kings, they're not good. They're not good, man. It's a bummer, but
Yeah.
those are the breaks.
Yeah. All right, if you have to pick right now, who do you think is going to win the whole thing?
The Nets.
I think so.
I'm picking the Nets.
Yeah. The fact that the Lakers are going to have to play in this, I mean, I know that it could be one game and they're in,
Yeah.
but even so, they're going to have to play. If they win the first game, they're going to play the 2-seed Suns, which I'm sure the Suns don't want to play the Lakers regardless. But and then after that, they're going to have to beat either Utah or Denver or somebody good after that again, or the Clippers.
I'm
I
out.
think it's going to be a tough road.
I said this last year, but I am out on the Lakers. I am out. How about this? If the Lakers win the championship, I will take 2 shots on air also.
Okay. Do you think it's oh, come on, Crawford. Sorry.
I'll take 2 back-to-back shots on air if,
Do you think it's bold to say the Lakers will win the championship?
at this point, yes.
Pause.
I forgot to bring the shot glasses in. Oh, you're just doing this right now.
I'm running.
You're doing this right now. Okay, so if you don't know what's going on, Emerson's currently running to his kitchen and grabbing some kind of liquor. It's probably going to be something gross. That's what he usually does. Couple shot glasses. I mean, you guys know what the deal is. I mean, I would say it's bold, wouldn't you guys? The Lakers at this point, they're not good.
I'm
Well,
taking-
okay, I'm taking that back. They are good.
I'm taking a flyer. The Lakers are going to win the championship.
I'll take that as a bold prediction for sure.
Okay. I don't know why I brought the whiskey in here.
I told you it'd be something gross.
I should have just shot the fucking tequila that's in my room already.
You have tequila in your room?
Yeah.
Oof.
I don't trust anybody with it.
That was a good shit.
Okay.
That sounds like a heavy pour. That sounds like a real heavy pour.
We're gonna have to grab one of these daddies. Which one would you prefer for your next beverage, mango or tangerine?
Tangy.
Tangerine ones are pretty
Yeah.
nice. Can't lie, but I like the mangoes too.
All right. Lakers are going to win it. I don't know how, but they will.
They're not.
38-year-old LeBron, or where the fuck he is.
He keeps rolling his ankle. I think he rolled again last night or 2 nights ago.
Did he? All right, take that back. Giants win. Let's go.
So Skip Bayless is now calling LeBron the ankle.
Ankle. Skip Bayless is an asshole.
He is a troll to the highest extent.
Yeah.
Sorry though,
He will not give anyone their due.
unless it's Tim Duncan or Michael Jordan.
Jordan, yeah.
Or Dak Prescott, which is like what?
All right, let's talk about the Hall of Fame inductions.
Yeah.
For the basketball, Naismith basketball.
Real
Hall of Fame.
quick, yeah. So the 2020 inductions were
Pushed.
pushed,
Yeah.
which makes sense. And obviously the headliners are Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, which are all three
Legends.
no doubters.
Yeah, legends
No
of our
doubters.
era for sure.
Obviously Kobe and Duncan are a little more top heavy compared to Garnett of the championship.
Yeah, for sure,
The
yeah.
championships.
Yeah, because Garnett only got one, but Garnett was a MVP as well, so
Yeah.
no slouch.
No. So congrats to them.
Yeah.
There's other people that we're forgetting about, but those
Yeah,
are-
I think there was 9 total.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the main NBA guys for sure.
I also want to give a shout out to the headliners of the 2021 Hall of Fame inductees.
Yeah.
Chris Webber.
C Webb.
Hey, that's a win for the Kings.
Hey, he was
I don't
a
care what
winner.
anybody
He
says.
was a winner too.
Warrior draft pick.
He was. How deserving do you think he is?
He was a very good player. So I mean, I know.
And he was a part of that Fab Five team.
Yeah.
Which I think they do put
I think
into
that
account.
yeah, because it's the basketball Hall of Fame.
Yes.
It's not the NBA Hall of Fame. No, I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He had some really good seasons for sure.
Chris Bosh for the 2021
Bosh,
headliners for
like
sure.
it, definitely.
Ben Wallace played for the Pistons.
Ben Wallace, I thought was kind of a stretch, but I like it because I dig the fact that they're supporting a guy that's not an offensive player
Yeah.
necessarily. He did all the dirty work.
4 Defensive Player of the Year awards. That's no slouch.
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
doing it. He's doing his part on his end.
100%.
He knows what he's doing. Paul Pierce.
100%.
100%.
Easy one for me.
Right. Yeah. I also want to throw in there Jay Wright, the current coach for Villanova.
Oh, really?
for
Okay, I didn't know that. Nice.
Villanova. We
Yeah.
know Jay Wright.
Yeah, I didn't know he was going in.
And also Bill Russell is getting in again for coaching.
Okay.
So I think that's cool. This just adds to the Bill Russell absolute legend.
Yeah.
This
honestly.
dude's one of the best or most accomplished of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the most accomplished.
I was reading a story about him the other day, and I guess he was like the originator of blocking shots. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
He was probably blocking shots before they kept the stat for it.
Yeah. I think he was. Like, I guess back in the day, you were taught to not attempt to block the shot. You were just attempted to contest it.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But he was just like, you know what? I'm going to get this ball. It's not going in.
You know, Bill Russell went to USF.
I did. Yeah. San Francisco Don.
Shout out to Hannah Hutton, alumni.
I haven't seen her questions in a while. What's up with that?
Yeah, I'll let her know that we gave her a shout out, so she has to listen. How about
There you
that?
go. Boom. Done.
So yeah, Chris Webber. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a Chris Webber jersey now.
Hey.
Number 4, which is retired by the Kings.
Nice.
Yes, so good for them.
You gonna get a Kings one or a Michigan one?
Kings. I mean, I like, you know.
Michigan one would be cool, but that'd be a little fanboy if
go,
you went that
go
way.
blue, but you know. Remember that time we were at Palisades and Michigan was in like the Final Four
And
or
they
the
got
championship?
spanked by Villanova.
And I was rocking my Michigan button
Polo,
up, and
yeah.
some girl looked back at me at the bar who was a Michigan fan. And she was like, "Go blue." I'm like, "Yeah, go blue." And you're looking at me like, "Dude, you're a fucking idiot." I had to.
I had a feeling they were gonna get raked in that game, and they did.
Who
They
they-
lost by like 20.
Who they playing that game?
It was Villanova.
Was
I'm
it?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought. Oh, was that the Final Four game?
No, it was the finals.
No, because I thought Villanova won on that buzzer beater.
They beat North. They won 2, I think. I think they beat
Have
North.
they?
I think.
Let me double check.
I don't know if you're right on that one. You're usually right, but I think you're wrong on this.
I could be. College. I don't. College basketball is not my favorite sport, so
No,
I could be
It's
wrong.
not mine either.
Yeah.
But we can't give the listeners false information.
True. So we're gonna fact check this shit.
Fact check.
Seasons. Okay. Villanova did win 2 within the last 6 seasons.
Wow.
Okay, so 15-16. That was. Give me anything similar. I think it was 17-18 when they beat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was 17-18.
17-18 when they.
When they beat Michigan, when Villanova beat Michigan in the championship game.
Wow.
It was 15-16 when they hit that buzzer beater
Okay.
against. I gotta find out who it was against.
Damn, I didn't know. All right,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
All right.
Boom.
I don't know why I ever doubt you at this point.
I'm doubtable. Put it that way.
You say doubtable or undoubtable?
No, I am doubtable.
Okay. Just making sure.
Because I like to think I know shit, but I don't always know shit.
Yeah. Who does?
Are we done talking about basketball? I'm tired of it.
We're
Actually, two. I know. We're pretty deep into basketball. 2 more Hall of Fame inductees I want to shout out real quick
Boom.
for 2020. Mike Breen got in.
Oh, that's right.
He is the absolute voice of the finals, and for me, it's like it's
For
basketball.
ESPN and
Yeah.
ABC basketball, 100%. Yeah.
He's known for saying
Bang!
yeah. And also Hall of Fame inductee Mike Wilbon,
Yes.
PTI.
They got nominated also for like what's that announcer award too? Is that am I wrong?
The Kurt Gowdy Media Award? No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay,
I'm saying.
yeah. Shout out to those two. Those two are, ESPN disciples,
Mm-hmm.
or they work for ESPN.
Yep.
And is that a bad word, disciples? No, it's not. Anyways,
It's not my vocabulary.
no, they work for ESPN. They're both legends.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So congrats for them. Had to throw it in there. So yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. That was a lot for basketball.
We are 33 minutes in.
It's all right. The next two are going to be
Yeah,
quick.
I mean it's gonna be
Yeah.
bing bang boom.
Doink,
All right.
doink, turkeys done.
So, let's talk about baseball
Okay.
for 1 second. That's all we get though.
Yeah.
Giants and A's coming in today. They still lead their divisions by a half game, both. Giants won today though, so we'll have to wait to see what the Padres do. But yeah, they're still looking good. But I gotta say the bullpen has been especially suspect lately.
Sup, you
Hey!
fucking vaginas? What's up?
How's it going?
Nice T-shirt.
I
dude.
wore this underneath my button up.
We're mid show. Are you ready?
Did you want to grab a
Oh, sorry, I
you wanna-
interrupted.
You want to grab a chair?
Sure, why not?
Get some drinks too while you're at it.
I don't know.
All right.
This is the 50th episode. Cameo we were hoping for.
Yes!
Can you
50?
just put your face in the camera just real quick.
Hey!
There he
I still
is.
look the same. I know, I'm beautiful.
For
I
the
know, I know.
audio only audience, Garrett's here.
Peanut Gallery's back.
baby.
Bitch. Anyways.
I knew right when I heard the door shut, he was gonna do that. I knew that.
I was not ready for it, but it was pretty glorious.
That was good. That was
That
good.
was glorious. Anyways, Giants and A's are looking good. One stupid note from baseball: Albert Pujols has signed with the Dodgers
Ring chasing.
officially today. Yeah, lame. Whatever. I'd be shocked. You know what? Can I throw another bold prediction down? I don't even know if it's bold, but I'm just gonna take a shot for it.
Okay,
He's
tell me.
not going to end the season with the Dodgers. He's gonna get released.
I don't think that's bold.
I'll take a shot anyway.
What number is he gonna wear?
He's wearing 55.
Is he?
Oh,
you already know.
Yeah.
Cause isn't Corey Seager number 5?
Yeah, he's wearing 55.
Actually, I like 55. I'd wear that. Any kind of doubled number, I would wear it.
Sammy Hagar can't drive 55 though, so.
You know, I saw Sammy Hagar once in a CVS parking lot in Tahoe.
I saw him play music once.
All right, you win.
You win.
Thanks
I do know about the story. Yeah.
Thanks for one-upping me.
You win.
Hey, if Nick is listening, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. This was like 10 years ago
Was it just you, Nick?
in Arb.
In our.
We were at the CVS parking lot in South Lake Tahoe, and we see this Suburban pull up, and it's a red Suburban. And we see this guy get out. We're parked like in the car, and this guy comes out with this top ramen looking hair, you know, curly and blonde.
Fucking Hagar, dude.
And we're like, damn, that kind of looks like Sammy Hagar. Didn't go out and say anything though, because we thought it was a, you know, maybe like a fake Elvis type situation.
Yeah.
And as the Suburban's leaving, we see the back sticker and it says Red Rocker. And I mean, it's Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, it's a giveaway.
And what's funny too, I remember, I think telling Nick's dad, you know, at that come back to the
Oh,
house.
because okay, yeah.
Yeah, we were in Tahoe, like staying in Nick's family's
Yeah.
cabin.
Yep.
And his dad was saying, "Oh man, you should have worn your Chicken Foot shirt when he was there." Because Sammy Hagar's, you know, he's in the band Chicken Foot.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
I know Nick remembers it. If he's listening,
Oh, I know he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about the story, but I know he does. Yeah.
it's so random.
Shout out to Arb too. Happy birthday. I know it's his birthday tomorrow.
Should we give another shout out?
You do it.
I have to do it.
He doesn't listen, so it doesn't matter.
Shout out our old and good buddy James McLaughlin turned 27 today. I didn't know about it until Emerson said something about 2 hours ago.
This is Mike Trout year.
Yeah,
But Arb is in his Buster Posey year, so hey, let's go.
I was getting old.
Anyways, we're done with baseball.
Oh,
and the Red Rocker.
hoping we can get a Battle of the Bay World Series this year.
It's not gonna happen. I'll take another shot to say that.
Bold prediction? No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. Fuck no. I'm not letting you take another shot either.
Okay, how about next week if they're still playing well? Think about it.
What?
Think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck,
That'll be fun.
fuck it. Yeah.
That'll be fun. All right, we're moving on to hockey. We're actually
Milwaukee.
watching hockey right now.
Yes.
So the playoffs started just a couple days ago, Saturday. We're watching the Capitals and Bruins right now.
Caps are up 3-2 halfway through the third.
Do you have any? I know you're not a huge.
I was
hockey
just
guy.
gonna say, you know, you're a way bigger fan than I am,
Yeah,
but I can watch playoff hockey.
playoff hockey is different for sure.
It's just obviously when your team's in it. Like for me, when the Sharks are in it, I'm into it.
Oh yeah,
Like I know what game, like what day they're playing, who they're playing, all that kind of shit.
I'm 1000% with you.
But still, you know, I'll still watch these games. I won't. It wouldn't be like the NBA playoffs where I'll religiously watch it.
Sure,
But
sure.
I'm gonna be I'll watch them every now and then, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
If I had to pick, which is funny because I was looking at the teams and I picked a team before I saw what you wrote down.
yeah.
Probably the Oilers because of Connor McDavid.
Nice. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I mean, I like Connor McDavid a lot. He's a badass, and we're gonna get to that in a
Yes.
minute. Personally, I would love to see Colorado win the championship.
So you don't care that you're rooting for someone in division?
They're actually not even normally in the Sharks division.
Really?
Yeah, this year they did like a different realignment because
Oh, wow.
of COVID.
I guess I just assumed that was the case because they were, yeah.
So next year when they go back to the normal alignment,
Oh, okay.
they will not be in the same division.
Then I'm just talking out my ass then apparently.
Well, no, I mean, Either way, they're still a conference rival, whatever.
I'll go with the Oilers.
Next year, Seattle is coming to the NHL, so we're gonna have 32 teams, which
Nice.
will be fun.
You know who I'm not rooting for?
Vegas.
Yes.
And that's the team that I think is the most dangerous right now. They did lose their first game to Minnesota in overtime, 1-0. But yeah, I think the way that Fleury is playing in goal, they look pretty good.
What do you think of his goalie pads? The bright gold ones.
Disgusting. It's just it's kind of Vegas gives me that Dodgers vibe, you know?
I'm gonna ask you. So I would say that the Ducks are probably your most for like longest
Oh.
hated team.
Sure, yeah.
Can the Knights ever surpass them?
It's gonna take a while, but the Ducks are still number one.
Yeah. Well,
I
'cause,
would-
yeah, the longevity factor.
I would say like the Kings and Knights are right there,
Yeah.
you know, but Ducks are just they've reached their own echelon,
Yeah.
if you will.
But it's just the whole thing that they've only been in franchise for 3-4 years, and they're already
Yeah.
And
well,
they're
they went to
already-
the fucking cup
the first year.
the first year. I could not. So
No.
we were at Namath the other day, and that guy Luke that works at I think Gen 7, he's from Canada. He knows all. He loves his hockey. I was talking to him, and he's like,
Or he might work at Anarchist.
one
one of
of
those
them.
two,
One of those wineries.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Either way. I was talking to him, and he's like, I think we were on the same wavelength. Can't root for a team that just comes out of nowhere and goes to the cup.
Yeah, I heard you say what you said about the Sharks. About how they took 20 years to get to the first cup.
Yeah.
And they got smoked.
It was the 25th anniversary season that they went to the cup.
Or 25th, excuse me.
Yeah. I'm not trying to correct you, but
No.
I'm just saying.
But I just remember
Yeah.
my first game ever I went to was that
It
season.
was that season, yeah.
Yes.
I think that was the magic
Yeah.
checks. We got to get you back to a game.
I mean, I went to a game. We went to a game before COVID.
True.
They didn't do shit.
True.
But no, I know.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just they definitely rubbed me the wrong way early as far as
Yeah.
Vegas goes.
Yeah. I gotta say, the one thing about the Knights, though, is they really nailed it with their logo and their name. I just think it's a great name and logo.
Yeah. No, I think they did well
as far as the
The marketing.
yeah,
part.
the marketing.
They have the V inside of the helmet.
Yeah.
And then, who doesn't have a golden knight every night they're in Vegas?
That is the thing that they did so well, and I fucking want to strangle everybody who did it because they did it so well.
It's great.
Like,
it really is.
because it's like the Golden Knights, but it's like, oh, you're having a golden night.
in
Right?
Vegas.
Right,
It's-
exactly. Yeah.
They absolutely nailed
They
it.
crushed it.
Because,
I hate it.
So I think you were talking shit about the Seattle Kraken.
Kraken is stupid, but I get it. just listen. When you say the Seattle Kraken, do you not sound like a fool when you say it?
When I hear Kraken, I think of the spice rum, and it's terrible. It's not good.
How do you not sound like an idiot when you say Seattle Kraken? It just does not sound good. There's nothing.
But it's like,
nothing good about it.
what else could they have done? I think they got it from an old name. I think it's like an older thing, like an old club that Seattle had years ago.
I don't care how they got it. That's fine. Kraken is probably better than whatever they would have landed on.
Yeah.
Anything else. But it just sounds so dumb. The Kraken. Like, it just reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean, too.
Tell me how you really feel, bro.
I'm just being real. I'm being real.
Wow. That's incredible.
I am
Sauced for this episode.
I can't lie.
How else would you want to do it?
Hey, it's number 50.
It's never
Can't beat it. Can't beat it. All right. Moving on.
Dude, NASCAR.
No. I want to give one shout out before we go to NASCAR.
Oh, yes.
So Connor McDavid.
Is a badass.
I mean, he is maybe surpassing Sidney Crosby. Maybe. I said maybe. Maybe surpassing Sidney Crosby as the best player of our generation.
Well, so Sidney Crosby though, it's like his generation. Like he started not too long ago.
2005.
So that's
That's why I'm saying of,
Okay.
of our generation. He
Okay.
he could be the guy of now.
I think he is. Who else would be the guy of now?
Sydney.
Still.
Yeah, I mean, just because he's still a very good player.
Yeah.
So Connor McDavid scored. So there's these stats in hockey. There's goals, there's assists, and there's points.
Yeah.
Points is goals plus assists.
Yeah.
Right. So Connor McDavid put together 105 points in the 56 game season that they played this year in hockey,
Yes.
which is just over 2/3 of a normal season, which is 82.
Gotcha.
Right. So 105 points, which calculates to 1.88 points per game. I'm getting a little nerdy,
That's all right.
but
I know. You, I,
gotta
know,
throw
you,
this
I
out
know you
there.
love to do that.
Yeah, which is a 154 point pace for a regular season, right? That is the most points per game in a season since Mario Lemieux in 1995-96, when he did 2.3, which was ridiculous. That's the last time anyone did something crazy like McDavid did this year.
So, the records for most points in a season has to be Wayne Gretzky, right?
It was Wayne
And what-
Gretzky,
and what is
which
he
was
up?
like 212,
Jesus.
something like that. The game is so much different though, so you can't get caught up too much in the number.
You had.
itself.
And I know you always say this about how it was more goals scored back then, or just
Yes.
how it was.
Yeah. So in the mid to late 90s, there was I thought the same thing myself. I did so much research on this, trying to figure out why, and not yesterday. I did this.
Years ago.
I've done this over my life.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out why the game is different now than it was back then. And it's not just the goalie pads. It's not just the sticks being wooden versus composite or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. There was a lot of debate about philosophy in defensive, strategy, and that's why the game has changed so much. And pretty much over the since like 1997, the game has been, for the most part, the way it is now.
Okay.
With exception to some minor rule changes, but
Gotcha.
pretty much the same for the last. I would make it like 26 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is by far and away the best season offensively, point production wise, whatever you want to call it, by a player in the last 26 years.
Wow.
And that's why I could not
Hey.
overpass it. I mean, I didn't even realize how good of a season he was having until I just kind of tripped over the fact that he had 105 points in a 56 game season, and 100 points in any season normally, which is 82 games, is really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. And he did this in a 56 game season. Fucking outrageous. Pardon my French.
The one thing I know about Connor McDavid is he is usually the fastest guy on the ice.
He runs by guys like it's nothing.
And how old is he? He's got to be what? In his mid-20s?
He's 24, 25 maybe.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I just like to see guys who are up and coming. Like, I want those kind of guys to get rings,
Yeah.
It's kind of like how Mike Trout is. Like, I would love to see him get a ring.
That's the next thing on his agenda. I mean, the Oilers are a playoff team this year. He's got his buddy Leon Draisaitl, that is also an awesome player.
Yeah.
Was second in points this season. So
McDavid is 24 this year.
Jesus Christ.
that's the thing about hockey, though, is like same with Crosby. They come in, they're number one picks. They're 18 years old, and they're ready to go right away.
Yeah.
And they're badass. And just to put it into perspective, so I said 105 points in 56 games for him this year, right? He's led the league in points twice before this year.
Yeah.
That was back in 2016-17 was the first time he did it. He had exactly 100 points.
Yeah.
In 82 games. And he did 105 and 56 this year. He did it again the next year with 108 and 82 games.
Wow.
It's just unreal.
That's a lot.
He's I mean, I don't want to go too outrageous, but you could argue that he put together the best stretch in a season that anyone maybe ever has.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And that's saying something when Wayne Gretzky is in
Exactly.
every record ever.
Exactly. I
You know what
mean, the game is so much different now.
Yeah.
And like I said, he went on a pace of 154 points, which is unreal in today's game.
Yeah.
You would not. I mean, if he does it next year in a normal season, we're just gonna have to bow to him.
You know, it's like, well, why would you not think he could, or why wouldn't you think he could? You know what I mean?
I have no reason to believe that he couldn't.
Yeah.
He's so amazing. He has so much stick skill, plus the speed to blow by anybody. Which is, I think, is the biggest game changer. Because like Crosby, I think you could say in his prime he was probably about the same skill wise, but he did not have that breakaway speed that McDavid does. Like he will just blow by any good defender that you could imagine.
Wow.
So I just want to give him a shout out.
Yeah. No,
Maybe
it's-
last time I talked about Connor McDavid again, but.
Oh, I hope not. I hope he wins the cup.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I wish he was not sort of like the Oilers were not somewhat of a rival to the Sharks, or else I would root for him without any question.
Yeah.
There's my spiel.
There you go.
NASCAR.
NASCAR. So, Alex Bowman won the race this week.
He did.
And I got a bone to pick because my boy Kyle Larson won the first two stages and came in second in the last stage, or the end of the race.
In the end of the race, yeah. The most meaningful one.
Yeah. So Alex Bowman won his second race of the season at Dover, which is a fun race for you and for us.
For us, yeah.
Yeah.
We live on Dover Street.
Yeah.
Obviously not the same state as Dover
Yeah.
International Speedway, but
And this is something that you brought to my attention is Hendrick Motorsports swept the top four finishing positions.
I want to know how often that has happened. Ooh, Bruins just took the game. Anyways, I would love to know how often a team has even swept the top three with all their drivers.
Yeah, so top four was Bowman, Larson, Elliott, and then Byron, who
Yeah.
were all in Hendrick Motorsports.
All with Hendrick, yeah. Which is crazy. I mean, I wouldn't even expect to see a three driver team sweep the top three, and then a 4-driver team just swept the top 4.
It's a good day.
I'm gonna have to look it up after this because that's an impressive feat for sure.
I wonder if you would have bet that in Vegas, how much money you would have won.
Oh my god,
Do
that'd
you
be
think they even do anything like that?
probably not, but in my mind that's
It's hard.
that's probably 10,000 to 1 odds.
Yeah, so as of right now, the house standings, Ashley's still in first place with 37, even though she didn't have a big week.
Yeah, she just hung on for a couple points. So.
I like how you put Danny in front of me on this.
Hey, you read it however you want to read it, Gage. You're in charge.
No, I'll read it the way you wrote it.
You're in charge.
Danny and I are in second, but with 34, but you put Danny's name first. Okay.
I think he in front of you last week. I can't
He
remember.
might have been.
I think that's why he did it.
I'm just giving you shit. So yeah, Danny and I are both in second, third with 34 points. Alex had a huge weekend.
She did.
She has 26 points.
Got 5 from Bowman and.
Dylan also has 26. Garrett has 18, and you're still down there with 10. How did your boy Eric with an A, Amarola, do this week?
Who?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing him dirty like that. That's how you're doing your boy.
I
You're
mean,
doing your boy.
At this point, it's a one-man team. It's a half-a-man team because of Amarola being so negative. He crashed for the 5th time this year.
So how you feeling about your chances of winning this year still?
Oh, they're really high. I'm feeling great. It's early. We're 13 out of 36 races,
Okay.
so I'm so alive.
I'm not gonna say anything stupid yet.
I'm so alive.
Okay.
Just get ready for
So
what
yeah,
comes.
the top 5, it's top heavy. You and Garrett have been kind of
Shit in the bed, yeah.
shit in the bed.
That's an understatement.
Yes. And next Sunday is the Circuit of Americas in Austin, Texas.
NASCAR's debut there, which I think that's gonna be fun. Gonna be going right and left.
Is this where they play? Is this where they do F1?
F1 races there as well.
Wow.
Yep.
That's cool.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's gonna be cool. This is one of the 6 or 7 road courses they got on the circuit this year, which should be interesting.
taking our sweet time.
Yeah, we are.
It's all right.
Alright, let's move on from NASCAR.
It's time for Q&A.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did we have Q&A last week?
We did.
Yes.
We've done it.
We've done it a couple
I
weeks.
think 3.
That's how you know
at
we
least
don't.
3.
That's how you know we don't have a lot to talk about. Is when we do Q&A.
Yeah, it's dead season. Baseball, pretty much only.
We actually had a good amount of questions.
Yeah. 5 plus 1.
Yeah.
You want to start?
Yeah. So the first one's from Jay Faring. He doesn't have a question, but he says, not a question, but just know I'm taking a shot for saying the Warriors would be the 5 seed and Wiseman would win Rookie of the Year. LOL.
We'll just cheers you on that, Jason.
Cheers.
Thank you for your prediction.
I don't
and
know
your
if he's
failure.
I don't know if he's taken the shot yet. But what I would love is for him to post it on his Instagram so we could post it on
I was
on
thinking
our Instagram.
the exact same thing.
Okay.
I almost messaged him back, but I was just gonna let.
I almost did too.
Yeah, I was gonna message.
So maybe if he listens to this and hasn't done it yet, or if he has, just take another shot for
Yeah.
us.
Hey, I mean, the fact that he's sending us something like this, I gotta imagine maybe he listens at least a little bit. You know.
Oh, you listen. I think he's a weekly listener.
I hope so.
I almost
I
guarantee.
mean,
or or
he seems to be one of our bigger fans, so
Yeah.
I dig it. Yeah,
Cool.
I hope he does.
yeah. So yeah, try to do that, Jason, if you can. If you can't, I get it.
And we will definitely repost and shout out back.
Oh, shout out for sure.
Big time.
Shout out for sure.
Our next question is from Tiny Padawan,
Yes.
our friend Sativa.
Who we kind of ripped on her last week.
We did. I kind of feel bad.
It was
And
kind
and she gave us a little shout out, which
Yes.
I big time
of.
respect.
She gave us 2 shout outs. We really love that. Thank you.
Big respect. She says, "When can I join?" LOL.
I assume she means here with us.
Yeah,
I mean, anytime, really.
yeah. You let us know when you want to come on.
You let us know. We usually do this on Monday.
I know you like the Giants, so we can connect on that.
Oh,
Other than-
she's a Cowboys fan.
Oof. Okay, you're cut off.
She's a huge Cowboys fan.
Yeah, sure. Whenever you're ready, you let us know.
And I think she became maybe a somewhat weekly listener, a little bit.
Yeah, based on us,
Yeah.
you know.
I think she'll listen this week because she has a question.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I hope so.
I don't care if you listen to the whole thing or just
The
listen
first
to
time
this.
she asked a question, though, she did not listen, so I think she's probably got to be on.
We were a
train
little
now.
rough on her. We
We were.
apologize for it
We
a little
were.
bit. Sorry about that, Sativa. Nothing personal. You know I love you.
You gotta lay down the law, and then that's when you get.
Oh, you're Mr. Big,
That's-
Mr. Big Shot.
That's when you get the response,
Mr.
right?
Big Shot over here to my right. But yeah, let us know. Let us know when you want to join, and
Exactly.
we'll be,
Exactly.
it'll be there. Our next question is from Chabaway. He asks for Biz, and your name is Big Biz. It's been a nickname of
It
yours
was
for years.
Yeah.
He asks
Okay.
for Biz. After seeing the 49ers, which I think he means the schedule.
Yeah.
He says, what will the record be at the end of the year, realistically?
I didn't look too hard at the schedule, but I feel like they're a 10-win team. I'm just gonna go 10. That just feels right.
So
And yeah, you lay it down.
And so we had the idea. I had the idea to want to look at both the schedules for the Cowboys and the Niners.
Sure.
I probably won't get into the whole win-loss thing, because we will do that eventually when the season starts.
Sure. Yeah.
But when I look at the schedule for the Cowboys, it looks like it's daunting. But I also saw a stat that said that the Cowboys are tied for the fewest games against playoff teams. Maybe I'm tripping.
Oh really?
Only 5. Them and the Eagles have 5 games against playoff teams.
I guess it doesn't help the fact that they are playing a lot of games against teams that didn't make the playoffs because of their division.
Yeah.
Because the division was weak.
I mean, I won't. Yeah, like I said, I won't give a win-loss, but I'm not feeling. It's just they start out the season against the Buccaneers. I don't know if you saw that.
Yep.
First game of the season, Cowboys Buccaneers.
This will be fun.
That game's gonna be a 34-17 win by the Buccaneers.
Oh,
Calling
man.
it right now.
No faith.
I never do. Have the Cowboys given me any reason to have faith? Answer me that.
No.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank.
And I love it.
Yeah, I know you do. Oh man, that's. I think I want to say something else, but now I'm all fucked up.
No, yeah, I think for the Niners 10, just based on the division being as tough as it's going to be,
Yeah.
I think getting anything more than even 11 is going to be tough. Rams are going to be good. Seahawks still have Russell Wilson, although I don't love their roster, but they still have Russ.
Yeah.
And then the Cardinals are dangerous for sure with Kyler and company.
So go Cowboys.
Boo. All right, Chava's got another question for us. He asks, who's on your all-NBA team for this year? Who'd you go with, Gage?
Ooh. So with the guards, I'm picking your boy Steph.
Okay.
I think this is
Easy. Yeah.
I'm going Luka. These questions are hard, man.
That's not a bad pick, though. Not a bad pick at all.
Luka Doncic. And then in the front court, I'm picking Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic.
Okay. I was exactly the same with the exception of Luka. I picked Bradley Beal instead.
I was close on Beal.
Yeah.
I really was.
I was the same way, and even like Damian Lillard and you could argue Chris Paul too could be in that conversation.
I looked at Chris Paul earlier.
for,
Yeah.
for a second guard, but I think Curry, Beal, Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis were the guys. It was such a weird year because so many good players. You know, you talk about Kyrie, Kevin Durant, LeBron, AD were all injured for long periods of time, and that just kind of screwed up the evaluation, if you want to put it that way.
You know what makes me think about him asking us this question, Sal? Is if either of us were going to put his boy Russ in there.
Who?
I want to know. I want him to text us in our group chat and see what his top 5 or his All NBA team is.
Russ is not All-NBA. I know the triple-double thing is cool, but whatever.
And I could be totally wrong about saying that, but I just know how he is. I know he loves Russ. But Sal, let us know what you think your top All NBA team is. I would love to know, actually.
I just don't give a fuck about my point guard grabbing 12 rebounds in a game. Doesn't make a difference.
No, I agree. 1,000% agree.
So Sal, you can give me all the shit you want, but that's my feeling.
Yeah. Our next question is from Margan Fo.
Quadruple foul.
She asks, "How's it going?"
Oh, we're good. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thanks.
How about you?
Yeah, heard you went on a little trip this weekend.
Hey.
I hope it was good.
Yeah. Anyhow, her next question is, why don't the Gyros, meaning the Giants, get much press? Best in the National League.
You know,
I think it's too early, but you go.
I'm liking the under the radar.
100%.
I don't need
I'm with you.
I don't need the lights on the Giants right
No.
now.
Not yet.
You
Not
know?
yet.
Let's let everybody figure out how good the Giants can be.
I mean, the bullpen is still straight ass, so they're not ready yet.
No.
They need a closer.
Yeah.
I think that could kind of make a huge difference. Reset the bullpen. But let's take it for what we got for now, right?
I love the energy, Margie. I love it.
Yeah,
I really do.
She's always hyped on the Giants.
And
I
you're
love it.
you're a diehard Giants fan to the end.
I try to be as realistic as I can with the Giants or all my teams, really.
All the teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not ready yet. If they get to August and they're still looking the way they are, and they're not getting pressed, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
I'll be pissed too. Although I think they're getting a little bit of love. I don't know exactly how my mom gets her information, but I think they're trying to get a little love. You can't go a quarter of the way through the season without and be the best team in the National League without being notified in some way.
Yeah.
So.
And that, my friend, is Q&A. Thank you for everybody who asked a question or commented.
Yeah. You get 50 ISR points for episode 50 for asking a question.
Yeah.
Not for each one, only for one.
Yes. So tell your friends.
Yeah. Ooh.
What time is it, Emerson?
It is time.
It's 7:22 and it's time for the last call.
Yeah, thank you. I was hoping you're catching the drift there for a minute.
I knew what you were going for,
Thank
and
you.
I just wanted to throw it off a little bit.
Yep.
we were watching some playoff hockey now. I think we already talked about that.
Yes.
A new game though.
Dude, those St. Louis Blues uniforms, they're fucking nice.
They are nice. I like when they drop the navy blue on the sweater.
Yeah,
Looks good.
those are nice.
The Avalanche, they should lose those bright blue shorts. Those are not good.
Yeah,
You see 'em?
Yeah, those aren't
Those
good.
are bad. But I'm rooting for the Avalanche.
Okay.
They're my team
All right.
for this year. I like Nathan McKinnon. He's a badass.
There we go.
But yeah, last call time. I want to give a shout out to this female that I like a lot. I didn't realize I liked her until now.
We don't give enough shout outs to women on this show. We just don't.
We don't.
We
Not
don't.
enough. But her name is Sabrina,
Ionescu.
and her last name is Ionescu.
Yes.
So she made her WNBA debut because the season started just a few days ago, right?
Well, she played last year.
Did she?
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Or I think she... Did she, like, bust her shit in the first game of the season last year?
Am I totally off? Maybe it wasn't her debut then. It
I
was
don't
the
think
season debut.
Yeah. No, I don't think it was... Yeah, it was the WNBA season debut. She played last year. But I think she had, like, twisted her ankle or did something bad.
Okay. All right. Anyways, Sabrina Ionescu in her season debut.
Because I gave her a shout out in this show early in the show.
I thought she played
Or
for
early,
Oregon
like,
last
when
year,
the show
but
started.
maybe I'm just too drunk for this show. But she,
Zoe will let you know because
yeah,
she's
she
an
will.
Oregon girl.
She will. She'll fucking call me out. Can't wait. FaceTime me. Yeah, game-winning 3, first game of the season.
I saw this.
Beautiful.
Nice.
4/10 of the second.
This is nice.
Yeah. So shout out to her. I know she's got her and Steph are buds.
You always gotta throw Steph in, don't you?
Who's Steph?
Yeah. You always gotta throw in
So I just want to give some love.
Steph Curry.
Great shot. Gage?
What did you want to say? The second thing?
I can save it unless you don't have anything.
I do.
Go.
Oh. Okay, I got a couple things.
Couple tangs.
So, your boy, old boy, Frank Gore. His 38th birthday was a few days ago,
God, he's ancient.
and he is still active in the NFL, as we all know.
Does he have a contract?
It says he's still active,
Okay.
based on what I'm looking at.
So not technically retired.
No.
Got it.
And his son is currently playing college football.
Ooh, Frank Jr. Huh?
Just kind of thought that was funny. He plays for Southern Miss, or he did. I don't know if he's transferred,
I
but
dig it.
also number 21, like his pops.
How could you pick any other number?
Another thing that I saw in this week of sports, Michael Jordan will make a cameo in the new Space Jam movie.
Ooh, I mean, how could you do Space Jam 2 without a little bit of MJ?
Don Cheadle, who is in the movie, he plays like the bad guy,
Oh, really?
confirmed this.
Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle's great.
He's pretty good.
Don Cheadle just reminds me of Ocean's 11. I know he's been in a lot of other shit, but
He's in Marvel movies, so it reminds
but
me.
he just reminds me of his great character in Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Also, one last thing I wanted to mention. J. Cole, the rapper.
Who?
J. Cole.
anyways,
He did come out with an album this week, which, listen to it, recommend
was it good?
It's good, yeah.
Yeah.
He played his first game for the
Oh
Rwanda
yeah, that-
Patriots.
yeah. That's right.
His stat line wasn't great, but he still played for him, which I think is kind of cool.
Did he make any shots?
Yes.
Okay,
I
good.
think he had 3 points. He made a jump, he made a shot, and he made one free throw. Or one
Nice.
technical free throw.
That a bit. Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, J. Cole. So you're sort of a baller.
You can kind of play.
Nice. My last thing I want to throw out for last call.
I was going to mention this if you did.
Yeah. So Marv Albert, he's been an announcer for NBA for too many years.
I said Mike Breen was the voice of basketball. I'm wrong. It's Marv Albert.
I know what you're saying. I like Mike Breen a lot though.
Yeah.
But Marv Albert has been a NBA announcer for too many years.
Years.
He's got to be in his 80s.
He's most famous for saying "from downtown," right?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
He is calling it a career after this playoff season.
He will be in the Hall of Fame if he's not already.
Easily. Marv Albert's awesome. I know like like I'll give a little shout to my mom because she doesn't love listening to guys like Marv Albert announce because it just obviously he sounds old, but he still has. There's something to his voice that is nostalgic.
It's timeless.
Yeah.
Completely timeless.
Yeah. And I still like listening to him. So it's gonna be sad to see him go.
Different.
But yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I will say TNT/CBS, they have a great, crew of announcers. So
Yeah.
So they'll be well set for years to come.
Yeah.
God damn.
I don't know about you, but I gotta piss like a racehorse.
Yeah, bladder's full. Hour and 10.
Ooh. In episode 50.
What's next?
Had to go big for this
Yeah.
episode, baby.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been this drunk on an episode for a while. So cheers to that.
Cheers. I have nothing left in my drinks.
Me neither. Cheers to your empty can. I got something. Doink. Thanks for listening to episode 50. We'll see you in 51 next week.
Peace.